All right, we are back, and Braxon stands at the entrance to the cave. He is invisible. Leva did cast invisibility on him. So, Braxon, it is dark in the cave. I mean, you can see through, you can see the entrance because of sunlight and everything like that. But if you go in too far, you are going to need to use your lantern.
Yeah. Well, Braxton's going to go in as far as he can without needing to use his lantern so that the lantern's less likely to shine light outside. And then he's going to get his lantern ready. He's going to try to open it a tiny slit.
You actually wouldn't need to worry. I mean, it's middle of the day outside. It's pretty unlikely that something outside would actually notice the lantern light. I mean, it would be not terribly noticeable,
Yeah.
Just like, you walk down the street, in the middle of the day, a house that has its, inside lights on isn't necessarily obvious.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, well, he's going to go a couple of paces anyway.
Okay. You are smelling, this musky smell of animals, perhaps like, dung mixed with a little bit of rotting meat, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the smell of rotting meat and dung. Those aren't really overpowering. They're just kind of a there.
Okay.
Whereas the animal smell is definitely.
So, Braxton's going to try to get an idea of the kind of layout of the cave, whether it's flowing downhill towards the lake. If he can tell whether he's walking downhill.
Do you have direction sense?
No, because he's not a dwarf.
Yeah.
But
no, I mean, you can kind of tell when things are moving up and down in relation to other things, but it's pretty easy in natural situations to get lost. Right now, this seems fairly flat.
Right.
And
Braxton's going to keep checking behind him, see if there's branches off. Is it just like one tunnel going in?
From what you can see, you can only see in like 20 feet before it's too dark to really see much else.
Okay. Well, as long as the rope lasts, he's going to keep going in a straight line unless he gets to any junctions.
After 20 feet, are you getting your, are you opening up your lantern to see further into the
cave?
cave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How many...
you said he only had to go in a little bit, so...
Yeah. Well, but you didn't actually confirm to me, so I wasn't sure if you would actually open it. That's okay. So you guys tied 3 ropes together, the magical rope and 2 regular ropes?
Yeah, I think each are 50 foot long, right?
The magical one is 60 feet. So you've got 160 feet of rope. Let's see.
It's an 80-foot cliff.
Yeah, no, I can do it. All right.
Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, so you go in about 20 feet, and then you're opening the lantern, so you can see what's around.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the lantern, and are you just cracking it open, or are you just gonna like open it to see everything?
Just a little crack first to have a look around, see if there's anything there, and then he'll open it more when he thinks he's not got anything near him.
Okay. You crack it open. It's shining straight towards the straight ahead, and you can see a cliff. I mean, rock wall straight ahead, and also going down, you can see the rising and falling of a furred form. Because you've just cracked it open a little bit, you can't see much of it, but it is fairly large creature. It's just
is that about the size of the creature? About the size of the creature that Braxton saw before?
You think not.
Hmm.
Is there any pools of water?
Seems pretty dry. You've just got a crack of the lantern open, so you're basically getting like a narrow shaft of light.
Yeah.
That's showing you the rock wall straight ahead, and up against the rock wall is a large furred creature of some kind. You can just see a portion of its body right now. You would guess that it's the torso, because it's kind of rising and falling slowly.
Because that's kind of what Braxon saw before when he came out the water.
Maybe, but you're not hearing anything, obviously.
Right. Okay, Braxon will go a little bit closer then.
The fur is kind of a tawny color.
Right.
Nope, not connected.
Braxon will go a little bit closer.
Okay.
And he'll open the lantern a little bit more.
Okay. You can see the rear end of what appears to be a large feline-type creature, and you can also see wings folded on its back, bat-like wings. The torso is still rising and falling slowly.
That's interesting.
And now that you've moved a little bit closer, you can hear kind of a very quiet snoring sound.
Not nearly as loud as the other one.
So it's not like those cats, displacer beast things.
It's not black fur, no.
A flying cat. Very interesting. Can Braxon get past the flying cat?
He did say
As
the
you
wall.
move closer, the sound of your armor clanks a little bit, and it startles, and you hear a growl coming from basically to your, just to your right, outside of the shaft of light from your lantern.
Okay.
Real fast. What are you doing?
Turning the lantern towards the growl.
Okay. You can see what appears to be a large bearded human face with sharp teeth, and it leaps at you. Go ahead and give me a initiative roll.
Eek.
Run.
I will.
It can't. It's gonna. It's not.
It's
gonna,
smelling him, basically.
It's also. It can see where the light
What
is
the heck
coming
is
from.
that thing?
I think it's a manticore.
Manticore. Yep.
It's either a manticore or chimera.
No. Chimera has 3 heads.
Does it? Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
What is it? A goat, a dragon, and a lion's head, I think. Or is it a?
Do I still do? Do I still do a weapon if I'm going to retreat?
Yes.
Well, that thing's poisonous, so he gets poisoned.
Manticores
not gonna be able to do anything.
they have ranged attacks.
All right, so it
This
leaps
is-
at you, and you're basically just trying to duck out back.
Yeah.
Okay. Higgimus, you feel the rope suddenly go slack. You were kind of, not holding the rope, but you were letting it pull through your hands, so that you would know if you could grab it if it fell, but you also didn't want to hold Braxon back if he was trying to do something. The rope goes slack in your hands.
But it's still invisible, so.
He's just relaying information.
All right, so
Okay.
Braxon, you're how exactly are you trying to get away?
Are you gonna start pulling the rope? Higgimus?
Well, number one, if he's jumping towards me, I'm going to try to jump out the way, and then retreat back towards the entrance.
Okay, what are you going to do at the entrance? I mean, what's your plan?
Plan is blow a signal on the whistle that means pull me up, and just run out the door, and hope the guy runs out the door as well and drops down
So
and Higgimus pulls me up.
You're going to jump off the edge, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know. All right. So you run off the edge and jump. You do manage to dodge the the Manticore's initial leap. Congratulations on winning initiative there. And so, Higgimus, the rope goes slack on you, and then
when it does, I'll start kind of trying to pull it up a little bit. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. Let's see. Yeah, give me a Ben Bars Lift Gates roll.
Oof. He said bad luck.
These have been going well recently.
It's not an open doors roll. It's a Ben Bars Lift Gates.
Okay, which one's that? Is that D20?
Yeah.
No, it's a. I thought it was D100.
No, that's an open doors roll. This is a Ben Bars Lift Gates roll.
Yeah.
All right. So you start pulling on the rope, hand over hand, kind of thing. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never not having a hand on the rope.
Right. Okay. And Braxon, go ahead and give me a dexterity check as you leap off the edge.
Okay.
Ben Barslet Gate is a percentile on the character.
Oh, right. No, you're right. It is. I mixed up the terms. Whatever. He rolled what I wanted him to roll, so that's the important thing.
Okay.
I wanted the d20. So okay, so you jump off the edge and
Dex is 15.
yeah, you manage to you bruise yourself a little bit on the wall, but
Yeah.
you kind of jump off and are grabbing for handholds and everything like that.
Basically, he wants to run out the cave and sort of go to the side. So
Okay.
he's figuring if something chases after him, it'll just drop off and fall out the hole.
Okay. And
there
are
is,
you gonna try to climb up the wall, or are you just gonna let Higgimus pull you up?
Yeah, it's, both.
Okay.
He's going to climb up, and if he gets any help,
And you
he'll
said
go
you were
with
gonna
it.
try to blow the whistle.
Yeah, he was going to try to blow the whistle as he was running, but that could be a problem because he's got a lantern in one hand and a sword in the other hand.
Right.
What?
You drew your sword?
Well, I had to roll he said I had to roll a weapon.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of instinctual to get your weapon ready, kind of thing. Even if you're dodging. I mean, you don't want to. If you get tackled or something like that, you don't want to just be unarmed.
Oh, actually, when Braxon first gets out, he's going to have to try and put his equipment away to get his hands free, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, he'd let Higgimus pull him up at first and try to put things away.
While being rolled around on a face cliff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me another dexterity check.
This is where Braxon drops all his stuff.
Nope.
Oh, you managed to get your weapon stowed in your belt. Give me another dexterity check for the lantern. You get that hooked on your belt as well.
That's lucky.
Okay. And
Okay, so he puts his whistle in his mouth and goes.
okay, give me another dexterity check to get that out and get it into your mouth while invisible.
It'd be around his neck. It's like on a
Nope.
chain or something.
Oh no, it doesn't work.
You drop it.
Well, it's hanging around his neck.
Yeah, you
it's
you
on a
fumble
piece
it.
of string.
You're just kind of like trying to grab it, and it's bouncing around and everything like that. And since you can't see it,
Yeah.
you're only
All right.
doing it by feel.
Yeah,
All
all right. He gives up then and tries to climb up.
The creature having since you dodged it, you hear the flap of wings, the great beating of wings as it launches itself out of the cave behind you, and is circling around.
Uh-oh. As soon as I see something leave the cave, because I'm looking
Yeah,
down.
I'm-
You were looking at the trees.
No.
I
Yeldan is
said I'm
at-
looking
He's
down.
looking down at down, looking for whatever made that lightning noise earlier.
All right, then go ahead and give me a. Well, then we'll just roll the next round initiative. Higgimus, you're just going to be continuing to pull up
Cool.
the rope.
So I need to roll my initiative
Yeah,
now?
everyone else who you guys see this great feline body with large bat wings and a human-like head full of unruly hair just burst out of this cavern and fly into the air.
What should Braxton do for initiative?
Are you
Because he's
gonna-
just going to be climbing.
You're just going to be climbing, then just normal D10.
Making an intelligence check to see if I recognize that from creatures I researched that could be on this island would take my turn, right?
Yeah.
But I thought
Oh, a 3. That's good.
And then edit your number.
Yep. I can very quickly do not very much.
Higgimus, go ahead and roll 1d10 as well, just so that you're... Let me add you into the tracker.
Woo!
There you go.
Wow.
80.
Well, it's just a d10, so...
No, you got a 9. No, for a second I thought, oh my god, he's rolled 0 initiative. I thought, Higgimus has never been that fast.
Okay, what's Ockar doing?
Oh, we're rolling initiative?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, I got called away for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my crossbow.
Alright.
Just having to bring up my sheet, so that's...
Shame your wolf doesn't fly.
Out of curiosity, Old, would you allow his wolf to drink a potion of flying? Would it work? I'm just saying hypothetical.
It
Or
would
would you
work. Whether it
role
would
play it out?
whether it would drink it or not is another question. I mean,
Yeah.
You would have to communicate and tell it can fly.
Can you update your number, Higgimus?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I thought you were doing it.
Is Higgimus
I just got
using...
you in the list. You can use the init command that I made for that if you if you ever need to roll initiative for something that you don't have an automatic roll for. I made a macro, and it will put you into the tracker. It will update your number as long as you've selected your token and everything.
Okay, you'll have to remind me about that after game.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so Braxon, you are just climbing up.
Mm-hmm. And he shouts, "Flying cat, shoot it!"
That's a
I see-
cat?
we
That's a
see-
big-ass cat.
I see the humanoid face, and I think, I don't think my ring will work on that.
All right, Higgimus, you're just gonna continue pulling up the rope.
Yep, that's probably what I need to do right now.
Okay. All right, Yeldan.
Court, is it coming at us?
Right now, it is just leapt out of the cave, and it is "quote unquote" flying away. It's flying away
It's
from you right
flying
now. Whether or
away
not it's going to turn
away?
around, you don't know.
Yeldan's gonna not shoot and wait till the end of the turn.
Okay.
He's just gonna keep his bow trained on it as he's watching it.
Leva?
It's not attacking us right now.
I was going to do a magic missile, but seeing
Then
that
you're magic missiling.
You can't hold back a spell
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you're doing it.
you started
I can't
casting
just I can't say I'm not doing anything.
it. You rolled for a magic missile.
You can interrupt it and
I
lose
mean,
your
yeah,
spell.
you can interrupt it and lose a spell.
Nah, then I'm gonna go for magic missile.
Okay.
Oh boy. Yeldan was hoping not to fight it.
Well, it happens.
lose
We're
the fight.
fighting it now.
I still get 2 shots, right?
No, because you forego
Okay.
you forewent the first one. Okay, you get 2 missiles.
Okay.
Well, I think we can take it.
Whether it takes one of us in the process.
Okay, 5 points of damage.
Is it? Oh.
2 missiles
No,
fly
I
out of your
missed-
fingers.
I missed.
and strike it along its tail region, posterior, I should say. Let's go with posterior. You hit it in the
didn't
butt.
It
You
has
hit it in the butt.
spines on its,
Yeah.
But
it has spines on its tail, right?
Yes,
I didn't think there was
are-
called shot in second edition.
There's a called shot. There are called shots.
it,
-4
I
to
think
hit.
it's hard to do.
Oh yeah, but it's -4
Well,
to
Leva
hit.
can hit it. Leva can hit it wherever she wants with magic missile.
Well, I mean, it's flying away from you right now. Where else is it going to hit, kind of thing? It hit it in the butt.
Yeah.
All right, Ockar.
I'm going to fire at it with my crossbow.
How far away is it?
It's close enough right now.
All right.
That is going to be a miss.
Yeah, we're not getting these ammunition back somehow.
Yeah,
Unless you
that
hit it.
that one is gone. That shot is gone. All right, Lafdul.
Nope.
That one's gone
I
as
have
well.
a second shot,
Not
I
yet.
guess. Some
All
point.
right. The Manticore begins to climb into the air, and it is beginning to make a
Turn
wide
around.
turn.
Find out what's hitting it.
Okay, second shot. Well, first shot from Yeldan, and then second shot from Lafdul.
Nope, my bowstring snapped.
That hesitation,
Wow.
you were just holding the string for so long.
So you guys, yeah, that exactly. You were holding the string for too long, and it snapped. Lafdul, your second
Oh.
arrow goes quite wide. Even though it's not exactly flying all that fast, certainly not as fast as many birds, and it's making a wide turn. It just was not where you expected it to be.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and everyone make initiative rolls again.
I'm gonna be last
It-
because
Is it not close enough to attack with a sword?
No, it's in the air, and it's climbing up the into the air. It's still
then I'm
it's still
gonna-
essentially below you at the moment.
Then I'm
I
going
guess
to be rolling
Braxton's
for
still
my
climbing.
crossbow again.
I guess Braxton's still climbing. How far's he got to go?
At the end of this round, you'll be up on the
Okay.
ledge.
9.
I went 99 because I'm putting a new bowstring on.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Because I've always got like, how many bowstrings do I have? Where is bowstring? I got them on this list some.
Keller is
Oh yeah, I forgot
Keller
about
is
it.
now thinking to himself, maybe he should have accepted that light crossbow that you guys offered him. But at the same time, I would have had to do something else. So, all right, everyone rolled.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's fine. Okay, Higgimus, you continue pulling up Braxon,
Oh, good.
Here's a
unless there's
question
something
for
else that you
Yeldan.
wanted to do. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I was going to drop him down the cliff.
all right, sounds good. Sounds good. Braxon, are you going to do anything other than climbing?
Fall off the cliff, apparently. Yeah, he's going to carry on climbing.
Okay. You had a question, Lafdul?
I was wondering if Yeldan stored his bow.
No, I'm putting.
Because
new
you got a
bowstring on.
magical new one. I wasn't sure if you stored the old one.
Yeah, I would have stood the other one, but I would have kept
Ah.
my bowstring.
I was thinking you could have given it to Thingy, but
All right, Leva.
Can you? Are you proficient in longbows?
Magic
it doesn't
missile.
matter.
All right, Leva, you're
Magic
magic
missile.
missiling again. Okay. All right, 2 missiles.
Lucky. How likely is it for her not to have it to be like normal?
What do you
the-
mean?
The
Almost
higher
most
level
common.
she gets, the less chance there is for it to be normal. Right now, she has 2 chances for it to be unmodified by level. Now, depending on what level she is, the level variation may not matter that much.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, at 5th level, +1 level doesn't matter. -1 level does. So. All right. So these 2 missiles streak out of your fingers and hit it in the flank. It is climbing and making a long turn. Lafdul, go ahead and shoot it, I assume.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to when you give us a wild mage to fight, then it wild surges against us.
Oh, but wild mages surge
I have a
against spells as
15 on
well.
Thacker.
All right, that's a hit.
Three arrows and down.
Okay.
But you might be able to get that
Yeah,
one
you might
back.
be able to get that one back. All right, so this arrow sinks into its leg, its rear leg. By the way, you'll think that next round it's going to be too far away, even though it is climbing and turning, for you to be able to
Shoot it with a short
effectively
bow.
shoot it. Yeah.
Mm.
Should be in
Well,
longbow
effectively shoot
range, though, right?
Yeah, but you'll take the -5 penalty.
Really? Even for longbow? Because longbows have longer ranges.
Yeah, well, it takes a long time for this thing to make a turn. Okay, Ockar.
Okay, I'm gonna be firing my crossbow at it.
All right.
And I miss.
It's that
Okay,
armor,
not
it's
very
just
good.
making it too hard for you to use your crossbow effectively.
All right.
I got my my new bowstring on.
The
A shiny
let's see.
bowstring.
Okay. It points its tail, which you see is covered in spikes, at Braxon there on the wall.
It can see Braxon?
Invisible.
It can see me. Wow.
Well, it's guessing, I guess.
Yeah, it's guessing. It's taking a -2 to hit. I mean, it saw your light before, and
Yeah.
That's why
it
it
knows
beat
I'm there.
yeah. You know, and you are climbing a cliff face. There is, small bits of rock and stuff falling down. And let's see.
Are manticores intelligent?
You don't know.
Yep. I might know after I succeed an intelligence check after the fight. With possible modifiers, because I did research possible creatures on here.
And Braxon, a bunch of sharp, almost metal-like spikes hit the wall around you, and one of them does strike you in the back for 4 points of damage.
Oh,
And it's quite visible.
Okay.
Now it's visible.
Well, yeah, 'cause-
And okay, second arrow from
Lafdul.
Lafdul?
Is this one at a penalty?
Not yet. Well, I mean it's medium range right now, but that's good enough. I was taking into consideration that before.
Oh!
Ooh, all right. Well, you get a graze, but you did hit.
So it's still lodged in him, right? Or does he lose the arrow?
Nah, that was just a graze. It's gone.
Yeah, just bat it out the way or something.
Okay. At this point, it is too far to use its tails, and Yeldan, you are the only one with range to strike with the bow at a -5. Does anyone want to do anything other than...
How many
wait.
yards? 100 yards?
It's well beyond that.
Hold
It's
on.
well beyond
I'll
that.
say, did I get Braxon on the cliff side yet?
Yes, Braxon. Braxon is now up above the ledge. You're climbing up. You got up there just at the end of the round.
I'll say, get to the tree line so it has to come down to us.
yeah. I got something stuck in my back.
Yeah, I'll pull it out when we get there.
Okay, so you two
could
are
Braxon-
moving towards the tree line.
Yes.
Those spikes you said that come out.
Yeah.
Braxon was looking lovingly at them as he went past.
Well, you have
Could he
one.
get any of them?
You have one.
Yeah, he's got one. Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Yeldan's gonna use a flight arrow. He's gonna move half his movement toward the edge of the woods using a flight arrow. And he's
Okay.
gonna use flight arrows for this attack, so he has longer range. The mid
Don't
range is
walk off the cliff.
140 yards.
Okay, Braxton's going to coil up all the rope if all the rope is invisible, and throw it over his shoulder, and pick up his equipment and head towards the tree line.
That's a lot of rope.
Yeah, basically you're just grabbing the rope and dragging it along. You're not coiling it up. You don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That is so much rope.
So my range with flight arrows is 140 at mid range. Is that close enough, or am I still taking the -5?
It's still long range. It's outside the range of a short bow, which is 150.
Yeah, the freaking. Actually, still haven't adjusted.
Actually, Ockar, you'll be able to use your light crossbow with a -5 penalty as well.
Oh, you want me to roll
Alright.
initiative then?
But it's up to you. If you want to, you see, I mean, Higgimus is said, make for the trees. He's going to the trees. You can too.
Can I fire and then go for the trees?
If
Yeah,
that case,
I'll let you do that.
so,
Okay then. So I'll roll the fire and then run for the trees.
Okay.
Yeldan has a thing that allows him to shoot both his arrows still and move half. That's why I can move half my movement and still shoot 2 arrows.
That's fine. The trees aren't that far away.
Is Higgimus punning out Braxton's owie, or can I do it?
Right now both of them are moving for the trees. If you want to go over and help him pull out that spike, you can do that.
That's what essentially I do, yeah. I don't know what to roll though.
It's fine. I'm not gonna. I mean, for the most part,
I'm not taking an active action. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a passive action.
Are you
Let's
also
get
gonna
to the
move
trees first, and then I'll get into position and show you where it is because I'm still invisible.
Well, he can see where it is.
Yeah,
I can see a massive spike and it's bleeding probably.
So you're moving to the trees as well with them.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's following the spike.
Yes. All right,
And
Leva, what are you
Higgimus.
doing?
I'm going towards the trees. I'm also asking around, does anyone know what this thing is? And is it frightened of anything?
Okay. Also, your sling has the range if you want to use it.
Really?
Really? A sling outranges a short bow?
Ah, okay.
Was not expecting that.
If you're using a
Can
sling
I
bullet.
still go? Can I still do the stuff that I said I'd like to do and use the sling?
I think she wanted to.
Okay.
Didn't you want to make an intelligence check to see if you knew what it was? You were getting at?
Oh, she's asking the party there.
Braxton says to Leva, I think it's a flying cat that shoots spikes out of its bum.
Something
Yeah,
that's
then what's
bigger.
So
correct?
close to a Bonacon.
Tail.
So close to a Bonacon.
Yeldan would correct and say tail.
All right, so I'm gonna set you guys at 99. It's not. I didn't mean to roll an attack roll yet. So
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out what everyone was doing.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Ord's saving that attack roll for when he wants to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and
Leva, did you roll initiative for yourself?
yeah, roll initiative for those who are doing stuff.
I haven't been modifying my initiative with the new bow, because if that has a thing.
Don't worry about it. Ockar, did you roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oops. 1 sec. What did I get? 14.
Or
Yeah, Lafdul, you can go ahead and do that. Oh, you what's the long range on the pistol?
Please hold.
It's got to be shorter than a bow, right?
Probably, but I want to know.
15, 30, 40.
Yeah, you don't have the range. Not by a long shot.
Never mind then. I'm just running.
Okay.
So pull out the gun though.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Don't look apart. I don't know if proficiencies have a modifier.
Right now I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more concerned about the order of attacks for the ranged weapons. Go ahead and do your proficiency check.
This won't hurt a bit.
And if the
Pulls
mentor
out.
All right, so Braxon, you get 1 hit point. All right, Ockar, go ahead and roll to attack. You are taking a -5 penalty to hit.
Yeah, I probably don't hit.
Yeah, no.
Now I'm running. Now I'm
if
running
the
for the tree
manticore
line.
shoots
Alright.
at Yeldan,
Leva.
I have a +1 8.
Thanks, Lafdul.
All right.
Yeah, that's not a hit. All right, Yeldan.
/R 20 -5.
Nope.
No. Not even with my. I have a tackle of 13.
All right, go with your second attack since no one else has secondary attacks.
No, I forgot the -5 this time.
That's fine.
That's still a miss,
yeah, that's still a
probably.
miss. Okay, so all of your shots have missed. Yay, long range.
That was flight arrows. Those two were flight arrows.
Okay. The creature is kind of howling loudly as it has made its turn and it is coming towards you, but it's
Yaldan's probably the one still visible.
yeah. Well, it knows
That's who
roughly
it's
where you
going
are.
for.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
Cool. If it's coming back towards us and it's not in long range anymore, he's gonna shoot with Seraph arrows again.
All right. It is going to be. Let's see.
Can I shoot or not? Lafdul's just going to wait.
Shoot
Otherwise.
from the tree line that we're running to.
It's going to be. Yeah, I mean, you can shoot from the tree line. That's fine. I'm just checking to see. Everyone's going to be at medium range at this point.
Medium range? Is it
Yeah, so
within
it's
100
-2.
feet? That's my medium range with Seraph arrows.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it's medium range.
Or yards.
I
was
looked,
100
and everyone's within medium range, so...
Was
Cool.
Braxon able to pick his gear up?
Yeah, no, I mean, you grabbed the stuff and moved and
Yeah.
ran.
Right, got you.
And
Okay,
then, so if you wanna shoot with your arrow, you can as well.
cool.
Did I get a response to my? Did Leva get a response to her question? Whether anybody recognized that thing and knew whether it was afraid of anything, and if yes, what?
I think everyone's kind of a little bit too, you know.
Yeldan will say, "I don't have time to think about it."
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Because Yeldan did research on creatures that don't live on the island, so you might.
Braxon did give Lever an answer, but it wasn't a useful answer.
Lafdul would say, I don't know, fire would probably scare it.
Higgimus, actually, it's going to be long range for your weapon.
Okay.
So.
Higgimus is using his gun, right?
And I believe your range modifiers are doubled because of a firearm.
Oh, I don't have that written down, but
Okay, I'll just go with -5. I'll double check afterwards. All right, let's go ahead and sort it out. All right, Lafdul.
He's going to attempt to shoot it down. It's been moderately successful. Moderately.
What's your THACO again?
15.
Okay, nope, that's a miss.
That's not arrow gun.
All right, Ockar.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at it.
And your THACO?
16.
That is a miss. Yeldan?
Surprisingly, Yeldan has been missing all his shots.
A 1 will help in that regard. So will a 2.
Nope.
So will a 2. All right, Leva.
Lafdul, Jabes, Yeldan. Aren't you meant to be a professional archer?
What's your THACO?
What?
What's your THACO?
On the sling?
Yeah.
I think it's 19.
Is it a 19?
Yes.
All right, that's a hit.
What?
That is a hit.
Wait, does it count as a large creature? Because I think a sling does more damage to large creatures.
Yeah, actually it does. Sorry. So yeah, it's going to be
I think I don't know if Love is using her +1 bullets or not.
1d6 plus 1. Unless she says so, I'm assuming not.
No, not if they're going to be lost.
1d6 plus 1. It's a large
Just
creature.
one?
Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Yeah, it's a good thing I remembered.
The macro doesn't know about large creatures anyway.
All right, so a little bit less damage actually. So your sling bullet nails its paw as it's flying in towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeldan's making sure he's standing more out in the open than others.
well, that's good because it's aiming its tail at you.
Cool, I have a +1 AC against it because I'm wielding a ranged weapon, being attacked with a ranged weapon.
Okay.
I still think a shield's better holding it in front of your face.
Let's see. What's your armor
So
class
same
with that
thing.
modifier?
3.
Why did I not write down? There it is. Okay.
It's from
Yeah, no. I was talking about something else. Okay. 3 of these metal-like spikes slam into your body, dealing
Oof.
Cool.
11 points of damage.
Oof.
That's going
Ow.
to mark.
All right, Higgimus.
Ooh, I want you to see that. And what'd you say about the range penalty things?
-5 to hit.
Okay.
I'll double check later to see if it's supposed to have a double effect. I know arquebuses do. I can't remember if the wheellock pistols do.
My attack is 16.
That is a miss. You,
Oh,
you
it's simple as-
fire your pistol off at it, but
The
the bullet's a
inaccuracy
little
of
bit
it.
too small to actually see. But given that it makes no reaction, you're pretty confident it didn't hit.
Oh, I had -2 to his armor. Does that matter?
No,
Long
because he
range.
doesn't have any armor. That doesn't affect natural
Oh.
armor.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh, well, that's sad.
It might on things that are
Chitinous.
well.
It
that
might
have,
work on
a
like an armadillo.
metallic- well, or something with like a metallic hide or something like that, but probably not. It's armor penetration, and there's a lot more to a creature's natural armor class than that. Like it wouldn't affect your natural armor class.
Okay.
All right, Braxon, go ahead and make your
You
attack.
forgot the space. Well,
Braxon groans because he knows he's going to lose the invisibility if he attacks, but he realizes that everyone's missing this creature because it's hard to hit. So he fires his bow
And misses. And you're no longer
and misses and becomes visible.
invisible. All right, so Lafdul and Yeldan and Braxon, you get your second arrows. So Lafdul, you first.
15.
That's a hit.
Anything more than a 1? That'll do.
That's
Not
more than
bad.
one. All right,
Alright, there's potential for 2 arrows back.
Yeldan.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it! My ace, my THAC0 for a bow and arrow is 13-2.
At
The
least it wasn't
Higgimus
the one.
curse has affected you.
Yeah, that new bow is just not working.
And Braxton,
I haven't gotten used to it yet.
Oh yes.
that's a hit. So another couple arrows pepper its hide. And go ahead and roll for initiative. How
far away is it now?
It's It looks like whatever it decides to attack this turn, it's going to be attacking with melee, pouncing on it. So ranged
Okay.
up until it gets its turn on the initiative tracker, and you're not going to know exactly when that is. And then it's going to be in melee.
Wand of Paralyzation. Good
I was
call.
tempted to cast Darkness on Yeldan, but you are out in the open and you can see in the darkness, but no one else can. Now I'll shoot it.
That means Braxton's not going to get 2 attacks with his arrow.
No, this time, if Yeldan's gonna move more into the forest.
All right, so you're going to back
This
off
time.
and fire kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. I can move half and still do
Yeah.
that.
What have I done? Oh, I've accidentally kicked myself off 20.
You broke it. You broke it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Have you tried turning the helm off and on again?
Ockar, have you rolled yet? Ockar?
Ockar, are you there?
It should
Did you
be.
get called away again?
Does my row come up?
Check Discord here.
No, we can't hear you.
Oh,
Check to see if you're,
Hello, hello.
there
There
we
we go.
go.
Hey!
I think
can
I
hear you
got
now.
unplugged a bit. Okay, so are we still attacking at range?
well, it's still at range. It's going to be at range until it gets its turn, and then it's going to be attacking in melee. So if you move first, you will not be shooting into melee. If you move afterwards, you are shooting into melee. But keep in mind, it is a larger creature.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I'm going
I'm
to-
always scrolled up. Sorry. I was...
So
mind.
you,
Is there a way that I can, like, I'm gonna switch to my sword and I'm gonna, is there a way I can delay until it goes?
yeah, add 1 to your thing, and then if you are, if it's not in range at that point, then you'll just go at the very end
Okay,
as you kind of like reset yourself to.
so instead of 11, that'll be 12, okay.
Is
Okay.
this where people can get a spear and set for charge?
Maybe.
Like trying to get a
Nice.
horse to run onto it.
All right, Leva, you are using your wand of paralyzation.
Yep.
And
That's a good. Might have been better to use it while I was still over the cliff.
It's gonna hurt when it realizes.
the beam misses.
The beam misses.
Oh.
Yeah. That's basically what
Yeah,
happens
well.
when it makes a saving throw.
Okay.
All right, Lafdul.
He's gonna try shooting it again. Nope.
That is a miss.
You might not lose that arrow though.
Braxon? No, it's still gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Fire arrow number 1.
Oh.
Oh!
Nope.
That was going to be an 18 and then it moved.
Of course it is. Of course.
Who-
Ockar?
Who tilted the table?
Oh, my turn?
Yeah. So it's not quite in range. So
I'm waiting.
yeah. So you're gonna go at the end. I am going to set you to
99.
No, not 99, because that tells me that means nothing. I'm gonna set you down.
Okay.
Not 225.
So just put me at like 20 or something.
Just put you at 25.
25.
All right.
And move you down there. All right. Higgimus.
I call upon the power.
All right.
Of Kaldor.
Grayskull!
Don't sing the song. He can't afford the royalties.
He-Man.
Oh, man.
You gotta roll for that temp HP.
Yeah. Are you rolling?
Oh, yeah.
Just waiting for that. All right. Yeldan, you can go ahead and then make your attack. Ooh! Yay! 2 hit points.
That's our D20. 10. My attack goes to 13.
All right. That is a hit.
Finally. He has troubles hitting against flying targets. 2 damage. Woot.
All right.
One
You
hit.
you get a an arrow into its front paw, and it comes in and it is attacking Braxon.
Because it recognizes the smell of the one intruding on his territory in his lair.
Perhaps something like that.
Can Braxton shoot an arrow in its mouth when it lands on it?
No.
No, he's not. He's not that cool.
All right. It attempts to claw at you with its two front paws and bite you. It does get you with its paws, but you manage to dodge out of the way of its fanged mouth. And
It doesn't get to pulling its spikes as well? Okay.
No, it
when it's
doesn't.
in melee?
It
That's good to know.
you take 3 points of damage from the claws.
Actually, as it lands, I can look at its if I can see its tail. How many spikes are left?
Quite a few.
Okay.
Ouch.
It has plenty
Says
for
Braxton.
a normal combat. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Ockar,
Yes.
you can go get your melee attack in.
Okay. Ah!
What's your Thaco?
My Thaco is 15, and I have a cat trying to climb on top of me while I'm doing this.
Yeah, well, that cat is climbing on top of Braxon pretty similarly, and unfortunately, you start to swing at him, but because of the movements, you're afraid that you'd hit Braxon, so you pull your strike, so to speak, and miss. Second arrow from Lafdul and Yeldan. Braxon,
There's
you
two
do...
people in melee.
Yes. Braxon and Braxon, you lose your second one because you're in melee now, and
Oh.
you're kind of
Oh.
fending off claws and teeth and everything like that.
Bah.
I have a question. Would I know how likely it's to hit? I'm likely to hit Ockar or Braxon.
It's-
It's
Just
a
shoot.
lot less likely than if it was a person, but
I'm gonna try. So that- Oh yeah.
Braxton's
Oh, no.
not a person.
Oh no. I might have just critically hit one of our party members.
I'm not even going to roll damage. It doesn't have that many hit points left. Your arrow just pierces its skull and it falls over dead.
And I broke my bowstring again.
Except you didn't, because you went. You would have rolled just too slow. You saw that Lafdul killed it. So that arrow just sinks right into its ear canal, basically, and it gives a kind of a yowl and then collapses.
Okay, Braxton's going to chop the tail off.
Okay.
Why?
One.
What?
D10s.
Why?
D10s, what?
What was it for
20s.
recovery? Sorry. 20s, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I
I'm
made
like,
a macro for it.
what?
He's
No,
chopping the tail off.
Got to him.
He wants a trophy.
Oh, the arrows.
No, Braxton's going to chop the tail off and see if he can figure out how to fire spikes out of the tail.
Nope. I don't get any arrows back. Cool. So I lose.
He probably won't. Braxton probably won't be successful, but
Can
So-
you use
so
those spikes?
Can you describe to me how you're trying to figure out how to fire these things?
he'll look for tendons.
Mm.
He'll
He's
figure
trying
that the
he's
thing
trying to-
uses a muscle to shoot tail spikes.
Crossbow?
Yeah, so everyone else is kind of going "Ugh," as you've cut off the tail
Apart from
and
Higgimus.
you're playing you've like stuck your fingers into the end of the tail that you cut off and are like pulling on the tendons and stuff like that, getting blood everywhere.
Now, Higgimus will ask Yeldan if he knows how he could skin this
Braxton,
thing.
you are disgusting.
Look, if we can figure this tail thing out, it's going to be useful.
You are
I'm
disgusting.
gonna roll
Drop the
an
tail.
intelligence check to see if I know what it is, because I did research on animals that lived here. My intelligence is an 11.
Okay, you
12,
have
actually.
heard of large winged cat-like creatures with human-like faces. You believe they're called manticores. And you recall that the hides of these creatures can sell for a lot if they're completely intact, with wings and tail.
If only someone hadn't chopped the tails off.
Or,
I'd look at Brax.
peppered it with arrows, too.
I'm like, I might be able to salvage it, but the hide isn't going to be worth as much as it could have been.
Ah,
Especially since Braxon chopped off the tail.
gotcha. Well,
This isn't the tail. This is a tail weapon.
I mean, you could
I look at him.
you can still take the pelt. It is
Yeah,
oftentimes
I'll try to
considered
take-
a fairly prestigious status symbol.
I will try to take the pelt and survival, right?
Yep.
Cool.
by the way, Higgimus did not hit this thing at all. You don't need Higgimus.
Yes, but we like Higgimus.
This is the second fight in a row, actually, that I haven't hit anything.
Well, Higgimus, you were needed because without you, Braxon would never have gotten up the cliff wall.
So
So,
you're gonna take as long as it takes to get this
Yep.
animal skin and everything. All right.
He's like, well, he's like, I guess that cave doesn't connect with the other one.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
it
a
might be
completely
treasure
different
down there.
kind of beast.
But by the way,
Possibly.
Braxon, did you say it closed off after that you saw that thing at the end?
It closed off. What do you mean?
Did it keep on going, or did you notice if it kept on going?
Oh, the cave. Well, I wasn't too far into it, to be honest, when I came across the lair of this beast.
So there was
And,
more cave.
It looked quite. Yeah, there was more there. So
Oh.
it might carry in and connect to the other one. I can't be totally sure. I can go down and look again. I was just thinking this thing looked quite cute while it was asleep.
Oh,
And
Cute!
then there was
Cute.
another one that. Yeah, well, they look okay from the side. They look a bit ugly from the front.
did you try to pet its belly or something?
No, another one came at me from the side.
Wait, there's another one in there?
Was there?
Yeah, well, there was another one in there was asleep.
This is the one that was asleep.
Sorry?
Oh.
This was the one that was asleep.
Oh,
It
this
was-
was the one asleep. Sorry.
To be honest, yeah, because you were looking at its belly, right? So it,
Oh yeah, no. So
Right.
I rolled a couple saving
Uh.
throws for it to see if it woke up as you entered. It failed miserably the first two. It wasn't until the third one when you that it actually woke up. So just
Lafdul's going to ask Yeldan a question, being a ranger person. Would you know if this is male or female?
I successed on my survival check, so
yeah, it was male.
male.
He wants to know if it's a manticore or a womanticore.
Is that such a thing?
No.
What?
What you
They're
do
both
know, Yeldan, is that you did read that you can't tell from looking at the face. The faces look male, but they look male in both males and females. They have those big bushy beards and manes, even on females.
So, should we try
The-
checking the Manticore's lair to see if there's anything in there?
Right,
Oh, in case
go
it's got
back now.
babies.
In case it
No,
got
yeah.
loose.
Well, that as well.
Yeah,
but if it's
I'm-
it might have a partner around that we're going to have to fight off as well.
I'm willing to go back down. I'm not invisible anymore. I'm willing to go back down if you just pull these spikes out of me.
He did
Uh,
already.
Make you
yeah.
invisible again.
We could pull the spikes at you, Lafdul. Do it.
Lafdul
Oh
already
yeah,
did
did
that.
I not do one for you?
Yeah, no, laugh.
No,
yeah,
you did. It fired a couple more into me.
No, it fired a
No,
couple more
he-
into Yeldan.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I did one on Yeldan as well.
Yeah.
I already added the.
Yours was the initial one I did healing on.
Yeah, I thought it injured me. It must have just hit
Oh,
me.
it did. Yeah, it clawed you with its
Yep.
claws.
Oh, I can do a healing proficiency again on him?
Yeah.
Just get
I'll
the bleeding stopped.
Yeah. Well, he's not really bleeding. Healing proficiency. Where the hell is it?
Yeldan, you're good at working with animals. Can you
Yeah,
figure out how this tail thing fires?
I'll just say straight up that you can't make it fire with it dead.
Hmm.
See, I would have gone with you. No.
No, Yeldan knows.
Never.
Yeldan probably knows for a fact that it only works when it's alive. Because
Never.
That may be fair, but I
Yes.
still that would be my response personally. Is if asked that, I'd be like, ew,
Yeah,
no.
Yeldan.
well,
Yeldan
Yeldan's
says-
skinning the thing, which is not a very pleasant, which isn't a normal.
Well, yes, but also there's a little bit difference between methodically skinning something and sticking your fingers into the dismembered end to see if you can get it to fire.
I think you're
spikes.
all disgusting.
Lever.
I'll just say no, it won't work.
Hang on. I'm trying to ask Lever something sensible. Yeldan says I need this tail to be alive to get the spikes to fire. Are you any good with necromancy?
We're not dealing with necromancy here.
But
Necromancy is not allowed.
I don't know much about necromancy, but I would actually doubt that I can just revive a tail. What do you think, Old?
That you can go by your magic. You can roll a proficiency check if you want. It's up to you.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
crap.
do it. Let's do it.
We're not doing
What is it, a spell
necromancy.
check
We
or
are,
what?
we are not going that far into the depravity here.
Spellcraft
would
is
it
the
be?
standard proficiency for magical knowledge.
Just a moment, need to find
I'm just
it.
animating a dead tail.
Now,
It's
is
a-
hold on. Is necromancer considered evil? Just
Yes.
straight up evil.
Depends on what you do with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Healing is
there
necromancy.
are
Okay, here we
good
go.
and there are neutral necromancers. I mean,
necromancers who hunt down other necromancers to destroy them.
so even with that roll, you don't know.
Even with
You put that roll.
You probably
don't know.
needed a natural one to know.
Braxon, I don't know.
Okay, I'll hang on to it for now. See if I can get it to work. Otherwise, I can always dig out the spikes.
Ask Yeldan to do something about the stink.
The stink. Well, it
The
doesn't
smell.
stink yet.
Yeldan.
Well, don't forget you've cut off its backside.
Well, yeah, but
Check whether there's
Yeldan
some
is skinning.
intestines that are
Yeldan
hanging
is
there.
skinning the thing.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Oh
I'm
my
busy.
Any
God.
I got a
stench
question.
that's coming from this is overpowered by the fact that Yeldan is skinning the thing,
Okay.
which is a perfectly normal thing to do. I just want to point out.
Unlike what Braxton is.
Mhm.
I mean, it would only be gross from a, I don't like blood and guts kind of perspective. Whereas Braxton is being kind of
Morbid.
disgusting. Morbid, yeah. Morbid.
It's bundling his
Uh,
bits.
I'm gonna
Yes, fondling
ask,
his bits, yes.
Oh my
would
god.
I know if the meat of this animal is
Ah.
You would know, you would not know for sure, but you would guess that it's probably not good. I mean, like, your work here, you're like, this does not look like meat that I would want to eat.
then I won't also get some meat for eating.
On the
Does
other
the-
hand,
does the
other
wolf-
creatures may not care.
Well,
You
yeah,
guys-
that's what I mean. It's like okay, the forest will eat it. That's fine.
You people are all disgusting.
Didn't that other creature that's under the cave might want a meat-based offering? Fresh meat.
Not likely.
Hey, Ockar, does your wolf like flying cats to eat?
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
No.
Probably
You
would.
Bjomolf
Your
looks,
wolf needs
looks
to eat.
completely uninterested in eating this thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not interested in eating a freaking manticore.
What
Oh,
about Tayan?
Yeah, I look at him and it's like I wouldn't eat this. Says Yeldan.
What about the sleek?
Look, Braxton, if you want to eat a manticore, you're welcome to do it.
No, I don't want to eat a manticore. I just want to work out how the tail works. This tail's amazing. I mean, look, it was shooting us while it was flying around the place.
Yeah, Higgimus could do the same thing if you put a fly spell on him.
He's got a point
Or
there.
I could do the same thing. Not that hard.
Well, the flying part's a little difficult for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go
But I
jump off the
figure
cliff right
if I
now and
really-
see if you
If I
can.
really wanted to, I could probably like roll like a dexterity check to like use my ring of jumping and shoot arrows while I was in the air.
You'd be like Link from Breath of the Wild.
That would be kind of difficult, but I mean, you could certainly try.
No,
If you ever wanted
more-
to, if
more
you were
like
ever in
Levalithana.
if you were ever in a position to try it, I would, I would not say no. Just letting you know that there would be difficulties. Anyway, okay, so you've spent a considerable amount of time taking care of anything. Are there any? Do you want to cast any healing spells, Lafdul, on anyone?
I have only one healing spell, and I want to save it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Yeldan has taken care of the hide and cleaned it as well as he can here.
I would have went and grabbed the rings, even though it's less valuable without the tail itself. I think having both the hide and the wings, it'd still be valuable.
Well,
How heavy is that hide?
It's kind of heavy.
It's a large creature.
Yeah, it's a huge.
There's a
creature,
lot of
actually.
it.
I
Do you
pull
want-
out one of my large sacks and I hold it out to Yeldan. Like, hey, put it in here.
I don't
Alright, I'll
think those
see.
sacks are that large. I think that this needs to be folded up and put into your backpack kind of thing.
Okay, well that's fine
Yeah,
too.
Yeldan is folding it up, though. He's trying to figure out what to do with the wings.
do you
Wings
do you
fold up,
really
they're like
want
bat
this
wings.
tail? Yeldan, do you really want this tail?
It's useless now that it's separated from the rest of it. It's not. The value is gone.
Hey, Lever, don't you need spell component? Oh, well, it's like bat wings.
Hmm?
Don't you
Sorry?
need a spell component for like bat wing leather or something? I'm
I
sure
think
there's a spell
these
that
are
happens.
slightly different kind of wings.
Yeah, well, bat-like. I don't
Well,
know. It don't matter. It's just a
No
thought.
idea.
What
We
do you
could
guys want to
probably
do now? What
sell
do you guys
this-
want to do now?
Go in the
Uh,
cave.
Yeah, we want to go
No.
into that cave, or one of us wants to go into that cave.
Back
so we
in the
can-
cave. Yeah. All right.
Braxon wants to go back
Braxon,
down.
do you want me to cast invisibility on you?
You could do that. Would be using up your last one though, won't it?
God, terrible.
Let me-
I was going to save it for ages. Yes.
Let me just do one more experiment before I go around. Braxton's going to try swinging the tail over his head to see if it makes any of the spikes fly out.
Lafdul's
One of
ducking.
your
can do it.
many experiments I see.
No,
Do
none
any-
of the spikes fly out. There are cries of "What? God, what are you doing?" as you start swinging this around from everyone else in the party, though. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a skinned tail, isn't it?
well, no, he hasn't. No, he cut it off
Oh.
before it was skinned.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what to think of Braxton anymore.
Okay. Braxton says to Yeldan, "Well, I can't get this tail to work. You're welcome to have it if I can have the spikes out of it."
I guess. Well, I'll try out the spikes. It's probably not that
What are
difficult.
we going to do with them? We got no means of using them as weapons.
Do they fit in a crossbow?
I think he wants to
Oh.
eat them.
But they're metallic.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
a
don't think
creature
they'll
with
stop-
metallic spikes in it. That's interesting. We could
Actually,
put them on the.
Some wizard long ago created them, and it's an abomination to nature.
Is it actually metal? Spikes.
Seems like it.
Does our dwarf friend know if they could be smelted into something?
Let's see. You hand some of them over to Keller, and he says, "I don't do a whole lot with metal, but let me see.
Stereotypes.
Well, you could ask
Yeah, totally.
your actual armorer in the party. The guy who's trained in this.
Certainly appears to be normal iron to me."
It's just iron. Yeah.
You
Wow.
want me to take a look?
Yeah.
I mean,
Braxton.
Anyone that's
Braxon.
got
Braxton rubs off the blood.
Yeldan's got weaponsmithing as well, so
Yeah.
Braxton
Weapon-
rubs a bit of his blood off the end of the spike that was sticking in his back and gives
still
it to
relevant.
Ockar.
Okay, what should I roll to check this thing out?
Just a normal proficiency check.
Okay, so armor, I had to get below. Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
nails.
Oh wow!
So,
I did not
Yeldan,
expect this success.
Yeldan, you agree with Keller. Ockar, it seems like iron to you, but given its nature, you don't feel confident saying for sure. But Yeldan, you think that it seems exactly like iron that you've worked with in the past.
Well, they're quite pretty as they are.
Pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah.
They were impaled into you.
Okay.
No, it's a cat that creates spikes that it shoots out of its tail.
Braxton, are you sure that one of them didn't hit you in the head?
I was thinking the
Are
same
you
thing.
not impressed by nature? This is amazing.
It's not natural.
Yeldan will correct him. It's
Braxton.
not natural. A wizard created these creatures a long ass time ago, and they got free.
Well, in that case,
About
I'm impressed by the
abomination.
wizard.
Braxton, I think you need to stop hitting your head as often.
We can stick some of these in a. Wait, hey, we can stick some of these. If we can fire these out of a crossbow,
No.
we can make them think that manticores are attacking their camp.
You can't fire them out of a
Braxton.
crossbow. They're not
Braxton.
crossbow bolts. They're
You
like
put them on the end of a blister.
they're about the size of a nail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
They're-
thin.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Braxton
Or maybe
might
a
not be so impressed.
porcupine quills kind of thing, but not quite as long.
Okay, well we can use them as nails. Braxton's going to use them to make the ship.
God.
He's going to nail some floorboards down with them or something.
Braxton,
They're about the size of a nail. They're not actually nails.
can we just say that? I think we just confirmed that Braxton is not as smart as he likes to think he is.
Braxton doesn't even think he's as smart as he thinks it is. He thinks he is. Okay, so if Braxton's going back down the cliff and becoming invisible, he'll want to go down the route where he came up, so he can pick up the other manticore spikes on the way down.
Okay.
I don't know if at the time you're doing this just to make Braxton seem like an idiot, or if you're doing it because you genuinely think that these are good ideas.
I think
Thanks,
that
Carter.
I think that Big Mac is playing Braxton as the type who likes to collect things, and he
Yes.
is collecting things. So
I'll if I see Braxton grabbing this, so grab those on the way back up if you must.
Oh no, I mean with the whole tail fiasco.
Fiasco.
It's
it's
Feline.
not like he hurt anyone. Come on.
He
Not
would
yet.
have kept the tail if it had kept on creating the nails.
I mean, at
So,
least
like having. Sorry.
I hope you realize that I'm just messing.
yeah. Well, I mean, look on the bright side. At least Leva isn't going around like half the wizards I've been in games with, who literally take pieces of every animal, no matter how bad they smell, and sticking them in their pouches.
It may come. Just
if I
wait.
was-
Just wait.
If
Once
I was
get-
still playing Xanthir, I'd be doing that. Trust me.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. The difference is you're also a chemist, alchemist with Envir.
All right. So is
Yeah, I
anyone
don't-
else going down to the cave?
If he's going down with invisibility, I guess no one is.
No,
Are you going to go down invisible?
Well, Lever was offering it. If someone else wants to come down with Braxton, then he won't bother with the invisibility.
I think we should have our rogue who can climb stuff go with him.
You can go down if you want me to. I will go down with Braxton then.
Okay. And Leva, are you gonna make either of them invisible?
Well, I
I'm
would
going to leave
advise
it up to
against
them.
it.
I know that Lafdul has invisibility potion. So you have an advantage. How many potions do you have? Did you say 2?
2, and one of them has multiple uses that I know of.
Both of them do.
Yeah.
I mean, in that you don't have to. Well, with almost every potion, you don't have to drink at all. So
In that sense, I think it might make sense making Braxon invisible, because you can make yourself invisible at any time.
Yes, Lafdul says with a cocked eye.
What?
do you want to be invisible, Braxon?
It's definitely an advantage. He's just thinking that he wasted the last invisibility because he had to fight.
No, you
I
didn't.
don't
You-
think
you-
you need it.
Well, Lafdul, you. What's that noise?
Yeah, I was wondering, what is that me?